Hello, y'all. Thanks for joining me today at the 3P Homestead. My name is Stacy, and today we are going to talk about the third P. We're going to talk about protecting yourself and the ones you love. So today we're going to talk about situational awareness. So when you were learning how to drive or teaching your kids how to drive, what was the one of the most important things to learn? Anticipating others' moves, right? Being on the defensive. Anticipating stupidity, right? Well, the same thing applies to everyday safety. We need to always be aware of our surroundings. So things have changed recently, however, and now people are always aware of their cell phones, right? Or some other technology that is their crutch. So we need to start making it a habit of being aware of whatever is going on around us to ensure our safety. Safety for us, safety for our loved ones. So there's a color code chart, if you will, that discusses our different states of awareness. It was developed by a man named Colonel Cooper years ago, and it's an excellent tool to use to practice awareness. So the 4 colors of this chart, if you can guess: white, yellow, orange, and red. My super fancy props. So in the white state of awareness, you are basically oblivious, right? Walking to your car on your cell phone, distracted, preoccupied, completely zoned out. You're not paying attention to anyone or anything in your surrounding area. This is a very dangerous zone to be in. It makes you the perfect victim because attackers are looking for those who are preoccupied, the ones who aren't paying attention to them or anything else while they're walking around. So the only time that you should be in white is when you're asleep. The next state of awareness is yellow. This is classified as a relaxed state of awareness. This is the goal. We want to be in this state the majority of the time, consciously aware of our surroundings, prepared for multiple outcomes. Looking in and around your car while approaching it. We've all heard those stories or those memes about, things that are on your windshield under your wiper or stuck in your handle, and then people become drugged and all of those things. So be aware of those things. Don't touch them. Knock them off with the bottom of your foot, whatever the case may be. So we're making a note of the nearest exits of the building you're in case of an emergency. You're keeping your mind alert, playing the what if game. This is so important to prepare your mind. Everywhere you go, play the what if game. If a threat comes through this door, I'm going to do this. Doing those activities or exercises will stretch your mind and you'll be able to be more aware. Okay, the next state is orange. This is heightened awareness. So you're going to be in an alert phase in this state. Something's wrong and you're aware of it. You're going to concentrate on that threat. You're going to figure out some options. Maybe you have time to kind of run through a few scenarios in your head. Okay, if this person is going to come this way, I'm going to go this way, kind of thing. If you have a weapon or some sort of defensive tool, you're going to get your hand on it and get prepared. All right, you're going to get ready to yell those commands, the stop commands, the get back commands, whatever those are going to be. You're going to use your words. You're going to get ready to use your words. And then that moves us to the final stage, which is red. So now we've assessed the situation, the threat is real, and the threat is close, right? So now we have to take action to defend ourselves. We're going to use our words now. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to put our hands up. We're not going to say, hey, go away. We're going to yell. We're going to be aggressive. Get back. I have a weapon. Screaming at the top of your lungs. Let them know you're serious. You're not messing around. We're moving. We're trying to get to safety. We need to do what's necessary either to stop that threat or escape. Okay, that's the red zone. So those are the 4 situational awareness stages. And remember, our goal is to consistently be in yellow. Okay, we want to always be aware, always be prepared, but be relaxed. And just like anything, like I said, we need to practice this. Keep your mind active, keep your awareness up, and soon it will become second nature. Make it an activity every time you're out with your family. Say, okay, where are the nearest exits? In case of an emergency, we're all going to go this way. Practice that over and over again. Do your what ifs with your family. Have a plan in place always. We don't want to go through life panicked or paranoid. That's not what this is about. The goal is to be yellow, which means relaxed but prepared. Now let's talk about some tips to avoid getting into dangerous situations and not looking like an easy victim. So what is the best outcome of a fight? Don't get in one, right? So we're going to follow some easy steps. I'm sure we've heard all of these already, but as a reminder, we're going to park in well-lit areas. Stay off your phone while walking. Look around. Don't have that tunnel vision. Make sure that your head is on a swivel. You're looking around at all the surroundings all the time. You know, if it's late and you're walking out to your car by yourself, have someone walk with you. Keep eye contact with people. So if you make eye contact with a potential attacker, your chances of becoming a victim drop significantly. So they know that you've seen them, that you could possibly identify them, and they want the easy victim. So don't make it easy, okay? Watch for abnormal actions, those threat indicators. Are they wearing a hoodie or a coat? Lots of layers when it's super hot outside. Are their eyes darting around, looking and being anxious? Are they shifting from one foot to another? Watch people. Learn to read those indicators. In any intense or dangerous situation, it really comes down to, you're going to have three choices. Your three choices are avoid the situation, escape the situation, or fight and defend. So how do we decide which one of those to do, right? So we touched on it a little bit earlier. We're going to use our common sense. We're not going to go to places that aren't safe. Avoid the unfamiliar, avoid the uncomfortable, avoid the unknown, those crazy, dark alley shortcuts. Avoid those kinds of things. Okay? If you're out and about somewhere and something starts to look or feel wrong or sound wrong, get out. You hear people making loud noises, starting to squabble, get out. Someone starts yelling and it sounds like people are going to start getting into a fight, get out. Trust your gut and escape the situation. But if all else fails, it may be a situation in which you would need to defend yourself. So yell at the threat, hands forward, warn the threat, tell them you have a weapon. Hopefully you have some sort of self-defense tool that you carry. We'll get more on that in future videos. Run to cover, use your weapon, whether that weapon is firearm, pepper spray, a knife, or even just your hands. No matter what your defense is, you need to train and practice and prepare. So we'll talk more about those kinds of trainings in future videos as well. So the more you put yourself in that condition yellow, the more you run through those what if scenarios in your mind, and the more you practice stretching your mind. Like there's a saying in the gun community, you can't go where your mind hasn't been. Put your mind there. Think about those what if situations, okay? It will be easier after you're doing those for a while to determine which route you need to take in order to be safe, okay? So I hope this information has been helpful for y'all. I'll be providing more training info in the weeks to come. I also hope you'll consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing and clicking that notification bell. So stay in yellow, my friends. Stay safe. See you next time.